Welcome to Codecrafters, and this video we are going to discuss about exception part 2. So if you haven't watched exception part 1, please watch that video and then return back to this video. So we already know how to execute try catch block and everything. Now let's also execute this final thing called finally block. So let's create a program, public class except, and inside that the main function. And inside that we are just going to create a try block with a number array int mynum, and we are going to initialize 3 values to it, and then we are going to access the index number from the array 10. So our array only has 3 values, but we are accessing something of the index number 10 which the array doesn't have, so this will cause an exception, catch exception. We are not going to mention the exception, we are just going by the general thing, system.out.println. Here we will call the exception plus we'll give the message, please correct the code. So the purpose of finally block is that whether your try catch block is executed or whether your code is solved, the finally block will be executed, right? So we'll create a block here finally, and inside finally we'll give a print statement, the try catch block is finished. We'll run the program. So you got the output like java.lang.array index out of bounds exception, because that's the error. We are trying to access something like index number 10 when we have only 3 elements in our array, and please correct the code, and the try catch block is finished. So that's the thing about the finally block. So whether the try catch block is executed or not, whether your problem error is resolved or not, the finally block will be executed always. Next, we'll move on to the throw statement. So in Java, throw statement allows you to create a custom error. So it's actually used by the exception type. So in Java, we have already other exception types like arithmetic exception, file not found exception, array index out of bounds exception, right? So along with this exception, we will create a custom error. Okay, so I'll explain this with the help of a program. Let's say your need to show an error if that particular age is below 18, you have to show access denied. Okay, so that's an error which you are going to create, but you can't just create an error, you have to include that with the exception thing. So let's start, and inside this main block, main function, we are going to say if age lesser than 18. Okay, yeah, before that you have to, okay, let's create a function instead of the main function, public class except, and inside that we are going to create a function like static void check age, and inside that we are going to pass age as a parameter, and then you're going to check if age lesser than 18, then throw, that's the keyword you're going to use for creating a custom error, new, because we are going to create a new custom error, arithmetic. As I said, even when you have to create a custom error, you have to use along with the exception types. So there are many exception types in Java, right? And inside that you can print a message like access denied, your age should be above 18. Okay, something like that. And then we are going to give an else block here, else system.out.println, access granted. So after this, inside the main function, public static void main string args. Let's just pass the age along with the function, or you can actually input the value of the age by using the scanner class and everything. So let's say 10 as first thing, and then let's try to run the program. So you got access denied, your age should be above 18, and you got the error also, right? One is the error check age, other one is the main error. So let's give the age above 18 this time. Let's say 21. Now you got no errors or no exception, you just got the message access granted. So this is how you use the throw keyword in Java to create a custom error along with the exception types.